Hi, this is the 5 Minute Bible Talk with Reverend Kathy, and I'm joined today with a friend and fellow Bible enthusiast, John Groves. I started the Bible Talk last July as a way to connect during the pandemic, but also because I love to explore the Bible. I love to look at the stories and the verses to see their history, why they were written, and then to interpret them metaphysically to see what they can do for us today to break open and to challenge us on our path of greater awareness into higher consciousness. So I'm not a historian, I'm not a scholar, but I am an explorer. And I think John is also an explorer, and I've asked him to join us on this journey. John, why don't you introduce yourself?
All right. Thank you, Kathy. I'm very excited to be part of this effort and would share with our listeners viewers that I came to the Bible early in life. As a student in Sunday school, we're treated to all kinds of Bible stories, and so I became familiar with much of the material. And as I got older, discovered that the Bible contains all kinds of bloody and racy stories that are sometimes difficult to interpret in any kind of a humanistic way, but it's part of that legacy. Coming from a Methodist home and being exposed to Methodist beliefs, the Bible was very central to our understanding of religious faith. That's just part of the overall Protestant tradition as we know it. So that was my embedded theology, if you will, as I was growing up. I went to college where the school motto was, "And the truth shall set you free," from the New Testament, the Gospel of John. And as I got into my liberal arts studies, I developed an interest in classical Greek. And as a result, I was able to read the New Testament in Greek. The Koine Greek became suddenly quite accessible to me. And I remember being able to point out to some people when a medallion was struck with the school's motto that there was a word misspelled in the Greek text. The artist had just unfortunately failed to follow all the letters as they were initially written, but that became something of an inside joke, you might say. But I've loved the scripture, I've loved the study of it, and if people ask me, well, which version or which Bible authority do you follow, I have to say, well, at different times I follow different ones. But one of the fundamental difficulties we have in Protestant traditions is the fact that there's no unanimity of what is the biblical text. There are just too many manuscripts in circulation and too many differences to be able to say we have a unitary whole. Roman Catholic faith, they were able to work all that out because the Vulgate, St. Jerome's translation, is the authority. But not so with respect to the Protestant traditions that have gone back to study the original texts as best they could follow them. Martin Luther was one of the first people to translate the Bible, and he translated it into the common German language of the people. And with that, there was a big revolution. People used to be burned at the stake if they had dared to translate the Bible, as many English-speaking people were in the 15th and 16th centuries. But thankfully, that's all past. But that's part of our legacy. That's part of my excitement, my interest, wanting to know more about the Bible. If the Bible has been the best-selling book for centuries, and I think still continues today, but I haven't confirmed that, then I have to believe that it's captured some people's interests and deserves some degree of attention. And I'm glad to be part of that accolade, if you will. So thank you.
Yay. So John and I bring different viewpoints and different pieces and invite you to be a part of this journey of exploring the Bible. And next week, it's John's bailiwick. So we'll hear more from him. Until there, take care. Bye.